Cue the awesome one-liners. Hey Benny, screw you! Consider that the divorce. See you at the party right now. Don't judge me. Total Recall, one of the greatest, awesome fucking movies ever made. Look, I love this movie. If you don't love this movie, fuck you. Because honestly, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Now, why is Total Recall a guilty movie pleasure? Because a lot of people hate this movie. When it first came out, a lot of people hate this movie. To me, this is a guilty pleasure because there's so many great one-liners. There's so many great stuff about this movie that you have to talk about it because honestly, this is one of my favorite films. Now, what is this movie about? Now, if you have not seen Total Recall, spoilers, because I'm going to go through the entire film and let's talk about it piece by piece. What is this film about? Well, this movie is about a young man. His name is, I forget his name. I just woke up, so give me a second. And it's about this guy, Quaid, and he's trying to figure out what he wants to do in life. You know, he always wants to go to Mars. He's a construction worker, but what he doesn't know is there's this program tool called Recall, where you take your brain and they make your brain a reality, and you go into somewhere in your mind, and they find out he's a secret agent, which is pretty cool. I think it's awesome. This movie is one of my favorite movies. You could say, what is my favorite film of all time? Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Total Recall is in the top 15 favorite films of all time for me. I love this movie. This movie is freaking awesome. And there's so many great things about this movie, especially this is one of Arnold Schwarzenegger's best films. This has to be. If you talk about his top 5, this would be probably number 3. Because easily if you put the Terminator as number 1 and 2 as 1, then I go Predator, then I go Total Recall. Because that makes just sense. Total Recall is such a great movie. It's such a fun action film that you can just watch with friends, and it's the one-liners, man. Arnold, imagine you're Paul Verhoeven. You just directed RoboCop. You got really successful for it, and you're like, I'm gonna make a movie about Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I want to make the best lines ever in a movie. That was cool. That was fun because that worked, and it worked to its advantage. And that's why I love this movie so much. Everything works. You know, Arnold is great. This is one of the best performances I think he's ever given. The villains, I don't remember the actors. They're great. There's some great moments. The female who plays his real love interest is amazing. Let's talk about Sharon Stone. Oh, oh my God, Sharon Stone's hot. I love Sharon Stone. I remember the first time I ever watched this movie. Sharon Stone was my crush from Total Recall. Consider that the divorce. She's hot. She's very attractive to look at. She very much is. But she's great in the movie. I love her. This, in my opinion, this and Basic Instinct is her best performance. My God, I love this movie so much. The movie has so much great stuff in it. You can't go wrong, and you can't talk about Total Recall without the first scene of the movie where he goes, oh, his eyes are popping out. It's awesome. This movie is so cool, and it's so dope, and it's so awesome. I'm just going to stop right here. If you have never seen Total Recall, it's a guilty pleasure. Turn it on. Watch it with friends. You're going to have the time of your life with this movie. That being said, guys, I love this film. It's a guilty pleasure for sure. Is it stupid? Yes. But is it amazing? Yes. And that's where I'm going to say, check it out, guys. Check out Total Recall. It's one of the best movies ever made, in my opinion. Guys, thank you guys so much for watching Guilty Movie Pleasures, guys. My next review will be for First Impressions. And next week, we're getting into some of the big ones because X-Men Apocalypse is coming out next week. We have The Nice Guys. I have never seen Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. So this upcoming week, in honor of The Nice Guys coming out, let's watch Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I've never seen it. We'll get my first impressions on Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, you guys are the best. Also, tomorrow, stay tuned for my X-Men First Class review. We're reviewing the first three X-Men films leading up to Apocalypse, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you guys like this, like, share, subscribe with your friends, and have a great Chris Day. Screw you!